myself now. I'm going to read three of them. The first two are some of my earlier ones. I wrote them when I was about 19 years old. The first one is called The Gates at the End of the Road. At the end of the road of your life, there is a fork. Unlike before when you could just walk straight, there were other ways to go, but they all end at the same place. There is no other direction to go in. On the right side is a beautiful gate of pearl, light as a glow. Even from this distance, it looks promising. You could just faintly hear music and happiness going on, but it is only open to those who travel the lighted path. To the left is another gate that is wide open. A reddish glow comes from it. Above it is a sign, "Abandon hope, ye who enter." From there you can hear faint screams of pain and smell something burn. Surely you don't want to go through that one. On your walk on the road of life, while there was a straight lighted path, you have wandered off to the darkened forks along the way. But it takes getting back on the right path to keep from getting lost. After all, you can't get lost walking a straight path. Even then, things happen on the lighted path to those who walk it. Obstacles will appear and get in the way. Getting through them on a path of light, then dark, is the right way. As you stand and think, you know it's not always worth taking the easy way out of life. You've gone through too much. You know the right path in your heart. You head to the pearl gate that was closed up tight. It is open to you by the Lord. Welcome home, my child. This one is called The Light. For what use is light when nothing is there to shine? It waits idle for something, someone to come out and stand in it. They live in the shadows, fearing the light, afraid to show themselves. What would they think of me if I stood in the light? Then it spoke as I got close. In this light you shall see thyself. Come into the light. Do not be afraid. I have been waiting for you. Well, I have lived in the dark, among the shadows far too long. He sounds sincere and loving. Slowly, I walked into the light. As I walked into the ray, I felt something I never felt before. I was no longer fumbling in the dark. I could see myself and who I was. I felt God's love pouring down on me. I heard and could see a shadow standing by the light, wondering if this was the right choice. I extended my hand and let her in. Then more came in. After seeing me in the light, they came to it, many at a time. As more came into the light, it got bigger until it spread over all that was dark. What a great feeling it was, living for the greatest gift to the world, Jesus Christ. Okay, now this final poem, I actually wrote about 2 years ago. I wrote it for my best friend for Christmas, and I asked my friend, Corey McDaniel, if I could read it today, and he gave me permission to do so. So this is for you, Corey. It's called The Link That Exists. Seemed to be in place before we were ever born, destiny in action. Who would have thought in broken circumstances what would come together? A friendship that would be strong from the start, one like a bulwark, despite obstacles and barriers, teasing and taunting. Nothing has severed it. When nobody else was there, it was you that was, always having the other's back. We could endure it no matter what. No doubt in my mind it could last a lifetime. Not only are you my best friend, you are a brother, the one person in the world I know I can trust 100%. More valuable than worldly riches or than words can express. As long as we keep this in mind, the link that binds cannot be shattered. Always know I have your back. Keeping it platonic, I would have it no other way on earth.
Let's go.